I have a pretty big disdain for Kiss. You know, as you all know, I made that big explosive Kiss rant a few months back, and I pretty much said how I think they're put on this pedestal, and so many people love them so much for whatever fucking reason, when in reality their music is just mediocre fucking garbage, like absolute bland shit. There's nothing special about Kiss at all, nothing innovative. They're just bland commercial rock garbage that caters to the lowest common denominator and that people could easily digest. It's not like bands like Pink Floyd, Rush, Led Zeppelin, or anything where they're actually making good music. They're just making schlock for the masses. And that's why I hate Imagine Dragons. And Imagine Dragons is even worse. You know, at least Kiss, you could say, well, they play instruments and, they have some semblance of talent at least, maybe, kind of, sort of. But Imagine Dragons really has none of that. They were just pop rock garbage, if you could even call them rock. I know Imagine Dragons loves to remain genreless, but a lot of people still like to lump them into the rock genre because I guess rock is just so fucking terrible nowadays that any band, any group that's filled with people that do different things is now considered rock. I don't know, but Imagine Dragons is just one of the bands I fucking hate the most. Like Kiss, they were bland commercial garbage, but this is even worse because Imagine Dragons is played everywhere. Fucking everywhere. Holy shit, I go to the store, I hear the guy singing, "Maybe I'm a believer," whatever the fuck he's singing. Smash Mouth did it way better, by the way. Anyways, but I hear this guy's stupid fucking songs. Well, it's more than one guy, but it may as well be one guy because I barely ever hear any other instruments being played in their songs, but whatever. But it's still, this band's fucking discography. I've listened to shit that I listened to their songs that aren't the big hits. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this band, maybe since this band is so big, maybe there's something I'm missing. You know, maybe they just make these songs for these really terrible shitty pop songs for the radio, and maybe like the songs that weren't intended to be big hits, maybe those songs are good. Nope, not at all. It's all just the same bland schlock. And here's the thing about Imagine Dragons. There is absolutely nothing special to say about them. Like, really, the best way I could describe them is just bland, boring schlock. And in my opinion, that's really worse than just being a really, really, really terrible band. Because at least, terrible bands, there's at least some interesting shit to talk about. And, they have to actually, go out of their way to be bad. And, it's actually more interesting to listen to bad music than just bland and boring music, and that is exactly what Imagine Dragons is. Bland and boring schlock that is completely uninteresting to listen to, and every time I fucking hear one of their songs, I just want to fucking gouge my ears with toothpicks, alright? And again, their fucking music is inescapable. In the car, when I'm flipping through stations, which I rarely ever do, but when I do, I'm bound to hear an Imagine Dragons song on at least one station, one of their fucking shitty songs. When I go to a store, I hear their fucking shitty music played at least once. When my family's watching TV, sometimes in like a car commercial or some shit, because that's really what their music is best for. Car commercials. You hear an advertisement about the new Mercedes-Benz, the new Nissan, the new Toyota, whatever the fuck car you want to name. And then in the background, as they're advertising the car, it is their advertising. You hear in the background, "I'm radioactive, radioactive." Oh god, that fucking song. That's a song I wish I could know without hearing ever again, but I know I'm going to hear it at least, I don't know, 2 billion more times in my life because, again, that's just one of the Imagine Dragons songs that is just completely impossible to escape because, again, it's fucking played everywhere. And I get it. The exact reason why they're played everywhere is because they are safe corporate music that doesn't require a lot of thought at all and isn't challenging in the slightest, isn't unique in the slightest. It is nice. It's perfect music to put in a car commercial or a movie trailer without any controversy whatsoever. And that is why they're played everywhere, because no one has an issue with Imagine Dragons playing everywhere, because there's nothing interesting about Imagine Dragons. There's nothing controversial about Imagine Dragons. There's nothing innovative about Imagine Dragons. There's nothing different about this band at all. They are just corporate music that is bland, generic, and safe, and that is why a lot of radio stations love playing them. That is why they are in so many commercials, so many movie trailers, you name it. That is why you hear them so much, but It doesn't excuse shit for me. It doesn't excuse the fact that this band is fucking awful, so just absolutely fucking bland, and the fact that that I have to hear their shitty music almost everywhere I fucking go. And I don't even know if this is really gonna piss off people. Like, my Kiss fan, I've gotten some angry Kiss fans. Oh, you're just looking for attention, or you're just some angry guy in his mother's basement complaining about these guys because you are jealous that they are way more successful than you'll ever be in life. You're just a fucking nobody. Meanwhile, you're a fucking nobody watching a nobody's videos and complaining about it. So shut the fuck up. Anyway, are there even really fans of Imagine Dragons? Like, I've never seen a person go like, yeah, Imagine Dragons, they're my favorite band ever. I love them so much. I just view them as the band that everyone just collectively says, oh yeah, it's that band. That band that's played in like every fucking store, every radio station, every mainstream radio station, every commercial, every movie trailer. That band that is just inescapable. And you know, at best, someone might say, they're alright. I mean, I've heard their songs a million times. There's nothing special about them. And at worst, you'll get people like me who fucking hate them so much because I just hate bands like this, man. And I'm not saying you have to be unique. You have to be innovative to be good. But certainly don't be like Imagine Dragons, that it's just making boring schlock for the masses that only corporations would really like because, again, their music would spark no controversy whatsoever if they choose to use it in a commercial, a movie trailer, or if a store chooses to play them. And you know, I would love for this to be a new trend on YouTube. The try not to fall asleep challenge. You know, instead of eating Tide Pods, setting yourself on fire, or doing any other stupid, dangerous stunt for the sake of views, do this. You might not get popular for this. Who knows? Maybe this will be a big trend on YouTube. Who the fuck knows? And I should get all the credit for this too. But I know I won't get any if this ever catches on, which it probably won't. But anyways, let me get to what it is I want people to do on YouTube. What I would love to see as a big trend on YouTube. The Try Not to Fall Asleep challenge. Put on any Imagine Dragons album of your choosing. I don't know how big their discography is. I think they have like, 4 or 5 albums so far. Any of those albums of your choosing. Any. And try to listen to a whole Imagine Dragons record. No skipping around, no going to songs that you like. Listen to it from beginning to end, and try not to fall asleep. And record yourself as you're doing it. I guarantee you won't find a single person not at least dozing off just a little bit as they're listening to an Imagine Dragons record. I would so love for this to catch on, holy shit, but I can only dream. Anyway, with that all said, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.